Hello again, my friends. Look at this. I was sitting and thinking, I need to film this for yourselves. A rainy graveyard. Somebody's left their can of umbrella, that wasn't me. But we're going to take a wee walk through here. This is the Necropolis graveyard or cemetery in Glasgow. I think it's one of the oldest cemeteries in Europe. I'm just making that up. Slate me in the comments, but let's take a wee walk through. This is one for the more kind of relaxing ones because there's no really going to be any people in it, I would imagine, other than the dead people. But, you know, you're sitting in a house and you just want to see what it's like here. I'll try and keep my part to a minimum because I don't want to ruin it, like every other video, but how you's doing? So I love this place, winter or summer. I've trained in here in the summer. I'll show you my wee training bit. It's a wee secret bit, which some of you already know, but it's a great wee bit to overlook the city, like Batman. But there is so much history here, and I'm always curious about how people died and how long they lived, especially when it's like hundreds of years ago, the 1800s. Like, how did people live to their 90s? Well, they were rich, of course. I don't want to get off on a rant, right, but if you go to the Carlton, people aren't living to their 90s because they're no rich. But I don't know, anyway. But look at that, birds flying in the sky. I've got a big brolly. Sports Direct, $6.99 or two for 10, I think. Anyway, I often listen to music when I'm filming. It does help with kind of, I wouldn't say social anxiety, that's too strong, but just, I don't know, it gets you in a bit more of a flow state. So I'm listening to Hans Zimmer's greatest hits, different film soundtracks. I've got the Gladiator soundtrack on now. Yes. There's your cathedral, 853 years old. Created because you had the Marlin Diner burn that ran down there. Fresh water. Ugh. I feel like I could climb that. It's a bit red, isn't it? Right, amongst all the political and the division and the violence and all the different things that we all know that are going on, and I'm not going to speak about anything like that at the moment. It is worth just looking at your window and realising there's still stuff going on, and it will continue going no matter what, unless of course we drop the nuke. Right, anyway. Look at that view. As I say, in the summer, you feel like you're in Italy or something like that because it's, you know, 30 degrees up here. Tourists everywhere. There's still some tourists here today, actually. I'll show you the wee secret training bit. Training stroke, best part of it if you want to actually overview the city. It tends to get frequented now, probably because of the video I've done, with people drinking cans of Stella. Which is fine. But they don't take their cans away. I mean, I think you can tell a lot about a person's future by how they treat their environment and the people around them. That's a great wee bit as well. I'll show you that in a moment. Oh, look at the bridge, look at that. How beautiful is that? I remember being in here in the summer and the sun was setting just afar that bridge, and there was a couple walking hand in hand, and the sun was setting, it was glistening on the cobblestones and silhouetting him a bit, and I thought, you know, look at that. I was just, you can't see it because it's in my mind, right? But I was just like, you know, oh, I'm getting all soppy, you know, it's a gladiator music. But as whether it's magpies or people, you know, they find a mate, they find a partner, and their existence is multiplied, literally and consciously. Is anybody here? Are you going to beat me up in my most romantic moment? Oh, they've graffitied it. Why did you do that? Right, okay. Right, okay. Some of you might have seen what it says, some of you might not. It doesn't really matter what it says. But this is a wee bit I would train in. And I would stand up here, don't fall off, as it's slidey. There's a wee bit. And just look at the city. And for those that know the main channel that I have, Faster Master TV, I would, well, the channel was formed here actually. Where I came here when I was really, really fed up with people, disappointment, and I came here early in the morning. I've still got the video I made. It's on private because it's a bit too soppy and crap. But I fired an imaginary arrow into the city centre, and then about a week later, without realising that, I started making videos in the city centre. I went and picked that arrow up. Booyah! Right. We'll go up to the top in a minute. I'll show you the view from the top. There's nice wee paths at the back as well. There's a burial site for firefighters that died. Try to put a factory blaze out if I'm correct. Apologies if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Look at the water running down the wall. I sat here once in the summer, and a woman came over and she sat next. She was asking questions about the city and stuff, and she was from Uganda, and she was saying that, I was asking how is it here, do you like living in Glasgow? And she said, aye, it's good, but there was a kind of sadness in what she was saying. I was like, what is it you don't like? And she said that in Uganda there was poverty and corruption and everything, but she would leave her house and to go to the shop, and in the process people would have parties and they would invite you even though they didn't know you. And she says here people don't speak to each other. They're, you know, kind of scared to speak to each other and share time with each other. And I'm like, you're kind of right. I don't know if it's the weather, the culture, all of it, I suppose. But aye. Right, let's head onwards and upwards to the top. I'm going to shout Drago like Rocky Balboa. Rocky 4, there you go, I've ruined it. Try to make a relaxing, cultured video. I've turned into a Rocky Balboa self-indulgent patter. So I don't expect this video to get too many views because people like people and there's only me here. And nobody likes me. Nobody clicks on too many videos where there's not lots and lots of people. There's a suspicious case. I'm going to have to get rid of that. I don't have my detonation equipment or anti-detonation equipment with me, so I'm going to have to throw it right off that bridge. That looks dodgy. 2 cases. I'm going to have to use both hands. Right, there's Duncan McFarlane DD, direct debit. I'm assuming that means, I don't know what that means, sorry if it's offensive. Erected by the matron. As I climb, the patter gets worse. The thing is though, when you get up high, when you climb things, you feel an energy. Well, I do anyway. Sorry if I'm heavy breathing. Wow. So they filmed the Batman here, some of the scenes in the film The Batman, which I'm not a fan of. I said it. I'm going to give a film review. The reason I don't like it is because it's empty. There's no real quality in it, there's no real message in it, there's no real pain or mission in it. Even the people acting in it don't believe in it. And you can tell that, or they don't have the emotional depth in their own life to draw from to create it. I wish I had some coins. It's a bit cold, isn't it? For me, I wouldn't want to be buried and entombed under concrete. I want to be returned to the ground where I can be eaten and distributed, whether it be through smoke or larvae. I don't like the isolation. It does not exist in reality. We'll probably come back here at Halloween and we'll do a night one, but I'll need to get a better camera. For anybody that hasn't seen my Halloween video in here, it's on the main channel on Faster Master TV, where I came here at night and people warned me, don't go in there at night, there's bad things can happen. They don't mean ghosts. And I came here and it was beautiful. There was people filming other videos for their college things, skulls and things like that for Halloween. There was couples sitting on the rooftops. Actually, we need to go back to that rooftop. Nah, we've done that, it's alright, it's all good. I want to show you this wee path here. But this is where the motorbike in Batman was coming along. Now this path goes all the way around and spirals round. Now there's the Tennant's factory, Tennant's beer brewing factory is down that way. Did I point there? You might be thinking, down that way. And that's quite an industrial looking bit because you've got the chimneys billowing out all the steam for brewing. It's kind of steampunk, futuristic look compared to this. But the Tennant's brewing factory has been there for hundreds of years as well, just not in that form. But if you live in Glasgow, or if you're coming to Glasgow, this is a definite place to visit. Really early in the morning is beautiful, you'll get most of the place to yourself, as it is right now. And I mean, just to sit on one of the rooftops, look at the city. If it's a clear morning or a clear night, it's something else. And it doesn't feel like death and suffering to me, it feels like honouring. Because to me, every one of these gravestones, I just see people that remain, telling people they love them. That's what it is. In loving memory, erected by, paid for, which is just, money's just a conversion of your energy into ones and zeros to buy other people's energy to build things or create things. Look at that. The rain over Glasgow City. I'll walk down this way and I'll show you. I don't know how long this video will be. Too long, you're thinking. But some people, whether they be having a bad day or just trying to relax, can't get out the house, hungover, whatever it is, I know you're still watching, and I'm speaking to you, the people that are still watching. Danger, keep out, no. Although I probably will. That's on the other channel, we'll do that. Look at it all weathered with the rain. Hundreds of years of erosion. They did make things very complex looking, and nowadays their idea of breaking up kind of pattern or uniformity is what? They put a wee line of bricks along some new build. Like putting a border stripe round your living room. We've came a long way. You could sit on that and that'd be disrespectful. Right, don't jump, don't break your legs. Sorry, there's a wee bit of water on the camera. I'm wearing gloves, by the way. Look at this. Sorry, Daddy loves you. I'm wearing gloves. They're definitely in autumn. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting wrapped up. Gloves on, everything, the steam coming out my mouth. And walking about the atmospheric streets of autumn and filming for you. Getting in different places and interacting with stuff at night. Starts with Halloween. And then we move on to the festivities. So you've got the Drygate Brewery down here, which I did a 5-hour live stream from a couple of weeks ago, which is an amazing brewery. They brew their own beer in the brewery and you can sit inside, which has got a pool table. They do food, table service. Pints are like $5.50. And there's a wee squirrel down there, you won't be able to see it. Oh, look at this. Little stairs. Give you the money shot there. Stop looking at my crotch. What's he packing? What's the Faster Master packing? It's a battery bank. No, it's no, mate. You lose your battery bank. It's no a battery bank. I'm just pleased to see these. Oh, the picture quality will suffer a wee bit here. It's getting dark. Wow, I feel like David Bellamy. It's such an 80s joke. Well, most of you viewers are the same age as me or older. On this channel, you know, on the main channel, it's a bit younger. I've created it that way by being, whoa, it's a slidey, by acting a bit mad. When you act a bit mad, you draw in more mad people. So, wow. Look at the water running down the slopes. So that's the Tennent's factory there. No brewing today by the looks of it, but big camera up there as well. Let's take a wee run up here. I bet you feel like you're playing a computer game, first person, like Tomb Raider, except with a middle-aged man going through a midlife crisis. That's what people say to me. I don't think you're a vlogger, I think you're a guy filming your midlife crisis. I say, well, have you seen my brand new white trainers and cream joggies? But if you're going to have a midlife crisis, I'm out of breath, then you're better having it when you're midlife. You don't want to have it when you're older, because then you can become malevolent, get out of your system, go back to Ibiza. More chance of getting on a plane if you're Mr. T. Oh, I'm no fit. No fit. But there you go. Thank you very much for taking a walk with me. The few people that remain, thank you. I appreciate you very much too. But I do this walk myself a lot, and it's good to take you with me. So please visit this place, it is nice. And I'll catch you very, very soon. I hope you have a great day and a great night. And next video will be in the city centre, or some city centre somewhere with loads of people's faces and stuff. Right, all the very best.